Saturday, 1st of June, day 311, and what? It's starting to rain. It's been a real sunny day, but apparently nothing lasts forever. It's starting to, I can see a slight drizzle, or actually less than slight, and a little more than drizzle starting up. The day has been one of those far too common for me yin-yang days, where you have something really positive and something horribly frustrating. The really positive thing is that I was out filming. This one was open in the Danish. I got kind of self-conscious. It's not actually soft erotica, but I'd like to be properly dressed. I was out filming at a friend's, with a friend, about board games. I'm talking to people, or planning to talk to people about some board games for a series where I will design my own board game while interviewing others about what they like about board games. Mainly people who play a lot of board games, but probably also those who play a little less. And he plays a lot of board games. He's very interested in it, and I've been filming as I ask him questions and he explains things about the game, some of the games he has. And I have some, I think, pretty good recordings. I haven't watched the recordings, but the recording sessions were pretty good. So I think this, it could be pretty good. Yes, vocabulary, it's a beautiful thing. But then there is the frustrating thing. I'm sitting on the bar stool right now that I showed the other day. I'm not going to film down because I'll be filming my crotch, and that would, again, not be proper. But I've looked at the recordings I made, and they are not good. When I recorded them, it looked kind of funny. I had this Simpson-ish yellow, I don't know, hue or shade or something on my face, and, well, on my skin. But you could only see my face most of the time. And the rest looked kind of, it actually looked kind of cool on the camera, black on black, so it kind of faded in, stuff like that. The yellow stuff was less prominent on the video. When I watched it later, someone is hammering. But the black on black went completely nuts. It looked like a special effect gone wrong. There was this, it's hard to explain, but it freaked out. It just got messed up completely and became useless. And also, I've been looking at it, and I've been fiddling with some things and stuff, and I have a hard time seeing how I can put together good teaching videos like that. I can apparently only get half of what I need, no matter what I do. Either I can make some good content, or I can make it without spending days on each episode because of editing. There's far too much correction. There are far too many problems that I don't get why they're there. And it comes back, a lot of it comes back to the lighting. It always looks insanely ugly. It just goes completely wrong. And I don't know why the camera does that, why I can't there are so many things I would like to shut off in the camera, but I can't. They're just set there. And it's like, I can look on the, while I'm filming, I have the screen, the little screen on the camera. And I can look on it, I can look at it, and it's suddenly everything is beautiful. And that lasts about a second, and then everything is horrible again. And I don't know why. But the camera just shifts something around. It cannot stop. It's always doing stuff. And it shouldn't do that. I don't want it to. It's probably supposed to do that from design. But I don't want it to. It keeps changing things, so it keeps messing things up. It's unpredictable. And that means that a lot of the things I want to do, I cannot do, even though I should be able to do them. So I've regressed entirely back to where I came from originally. I've recorded myself drawing in Microsoft Paint. And I will be putting that up as a message to the people who see my current Danish video about the exams. At this point, I think 2,500 have seen it, and that would be a nice base to start from. It's more than a lot of people get for a lot of things, I think. So I hope to do some annotations, little messages. Someone is fixing up something or tearing down something. But I hope to do some annotations to link the videos together and kind of start channeling some of the moderate success that the first video has had. Considering that it's in Danish, I think it's pretty okay. There are 5 million people speaking Danish, and it's got 2,500. That's 0.05% of the population, I think. Yeah, that matches roughly. So I'm trying to figure out if I can change hands, but I think the sun is going to create flares in the lens, and this is not Star Trek. But I'm back at that, and I don't want to be back at that because it's primitive, it's unattractive, and it's still very limiting. But I have no idea where else to go. And the plan is that tomorrow I will notify my teacher friends and whatever networks I'm in as teacher that the video is there, and that if their students want, they can check it out, because the oral exams are about to start, and it's mainly meant for oral exams. So maybe I can get a few extra there, and especially if I got the annotations ready, I can get some to see that I'm working on more, and I'll be working on it this summer holiday. But that's basically where I am, and I don't like where I am, and I don't like that people are hammering to interrupt me, but that's fate, that's life, and life is not screwing me over, but definitely not helping me along right now. But it's been a good and frustrating day. So I'm trying to take the bad with the good, and it's kind of working. I'm looking forward to seeing the Game Talk videos.